What's going on, Jello family? In today's video, we're going to go over how to get into the top 1% of income earners in the United States. So for me, very fortunate, these past 2 years, I was able to achieve that milestone, that goal, all in my 20s too. So I'm very, very proud of that. In the United States, top 1% of income earners earn about $500,000 in annual revenue every year. So for me, through work, my job, as well as just through consulting, we were able to achieve that goal. Very fortunate and very happy to do that, right? So I just want to share my journey, how I did that, and I hope it can honestly help you guys to achieve this as well. Long story short, we worked 2 remote roles, both at tech companies, as well as one was a W-2 role, one was a 1099 role. The first role was working at Google. We were paid a salary, equity, as well as bonus. That was my W-2 role, right? That totaled about, say, $300,000. And then I had a 1099 role where I was consulting at another firm, and that paid about $200,000. So helping with the PM work there as well. So just a lot of kind of work from home and consulting, right? And I did this all in my 20s, right? So I'm no different than anyone else. I'm no smarter than anyone else. I'm really just a normal person. And there was a time in my life where I really didn't believe in myself. So if I can go through this kind of transformation, this journey, so can you. I want you guys to know that, right? I come from a first generation family. Mother and father both came from the Philippines. Really didn't know how the economics, how the world worked here in the United States. And it was up to me to figure everything out kind of on my own, right? They sent me to school. They wanted the best for me, but they always told me they believed in me, right? So I'm here to always tell you, I believe in you. I know you can do it. Whatever situation, whatever role you're in right now, and whatever struggle you may be going through, please know I believe in you, okay? So first things first, was my W-2 job. How did I get that W-2 job at Google, right? Google is one of the hardest places to get into, one of the most prestigious companies to get into, and a lot of people are applying every day to get into that role, right? So for me, this is how I did it, right? Google is interesting. You get 3 applications a month to apply to different roles, right? And they cap you out. Most companies, you can basically spam the career portal and apply to so many different roles, right? And you just keep applying until someone says yes, and you actually interview and you ace the interview, right? Google, a lot harder than that. You actually need to apply to several roles, 3 roles a month that fit your resume. If they fit your resume, you get a call from a recruiter, and then you'll have the toughest 6 to 7 rounds of interviews you've ever had in your life. Prestigious company, they pay around $300,000 a year for their employee. Everyone's fighting for that job. Just understand that is the marketplace. That's how it works, right? So you need to basically stand out, do really well in the interviews, and be kind of exemplary to take that role, take that job, and then once you get to that job, you do need to excel as well. It's not just, you made it, good job, here you go, buddy, here's your money. No. You still have to do well. So here is how I applied to Google. First things, what I did was I applied to 3 jobs every month at Google. And then I set a recurring reminder, okay, those 3 jobs you applied to was on this day, you now get to apply 3 jobs again. So every month, I would apply 3 jobs a month at Google. That was about 36 jobs a year, which was pretty cool. Interesting thing is too, is if you have different emails, you can apply to multiple jobs at Google. So have another email with your profile, your information, use that to apply different jobs at Google, right? Especially if you really want to go there, right? I've had friends do this who told me that's how they got in. They applied different roles at Google, and then they were able to basically finally get an interview, do well, get an offer, right? Google is fascinating in a sense where you have 7 rounds of interviews, right? These 7 rounds are pretty hard.